Just 24 hours ago, I told myself I wasn't going to travel again for a few more months. But in a few more hours from now, I'll be back on a plane headed to Dubai. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few of my last minute travel essentials that I bring with me as a business owner to stay productive. If you're traveling for the first time in business, I know it can be a little bit overwhelming in terms of what to pack. I myself have been on 50 planes in the past 12 months, so I've learned a thing or two. If there's one thing that has changed, it's the fact that I pack a lot less now and as little as possible. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video of my top travel essentials that I use to stay productive. Now, of course, the next most obvious thing, which I can't not mention in this video, is bringing your laptop. I upgraded my laptop recently and it is a bigger laptop, which generally, of course, having a small laptop can be easier, and I do still have my old small laptop if I ever do feel like I need it. However, I personally, in my experience, and I was just saying this the other day, that I would rather have that annoyance of carrying a bigger laptop if it means more productive work. So I upgraded to a bigger laptop that is a lot heavier. This is the, I think, 16-inch MacBook Pro, and whilst yes, it is pretty heavy and kind of like hard to travel with in your carry-on because I always bring it on the plane with me, it is so much more worth it because it's a bigger screen. It makes my work so much better, especially if you're like me and you're used to working from like a big desktop. Then having something that is still like not too small, because I hate working from a small laptop. So I personally, this is one thing that I would be happy to sacrifice a little bit of inconvenience for, because your work itself, you need that to be as efficient as possible. The next thing that I would say, of course, is going to be noise cancelling headphones. I recently got the AirPods Max and they are incredible. They are expensive, but honestly so worth it, especially if you're flying. I have always had like all the kind of like smaller AirPods and like they're good, but then when I first tried these on a plane, I was like, oh my god, I am buying them, because you're gonna sleep better with how good the noise cancelling is. Two, when you have this level of noise cancelling, and even if you're not on a plane, just being able to work and have that silence. Like, I'm someone who I need quiet for me to be able to work. Even if I'm working from a cafe, it's too loud, or if I'm working at the airport, because obviously you're going to be spending many hours there. Noise cancelling headphones, like overhead headphones that are actually really powerful, is so essential. So have a really good pair of overhead noise cancelling headphones. I can't stress that enough. It honestly has improved my work quality so much whilst traveling. Okay, so the next most important thing is bringing my journals. I am someone who is extremely on top of organization, and it's really important to me. Actually, I have another 2 journals packed in my suitcase already, but these ones are like my everyday journals. So having a diary that I write in every single day, my note taking, and this right here is something that I use every single week, and that I just like write down my little like to-dos of like any client programs that's due, or if I need to do upload a podcast, or any client deload weeks, or extra little like website stuff. I'll just always write that down, because even though I have everything on my Google Calendar and I am extremely organized on that side, I also find I am even more efficient if I'm writing things down and I'm able to tick them off. And then I also have this big planner here, which I actually just got. This is for 2025. I've already started mapping and planning things out. This is a Steph Pays planner. I feel like all the girlies will kind of know if you live in Australia. So I've already filled out a lot in terms of like the goals section on here. So I've already kind of gone through and started planning like all my goals, and then just obviously the action steps that I need to take in order to be able to hit those goals. So I've already started planning that out, and this, even though this is a massive and kind of like inconvenient type of planner to potentially travel with, it's one of those planners that is so good, like my laptop, that it's so good, but even though it's inconvenient to travel with and kind of big and bulky, I don't care, because with how productive this will make me, it's worth it. So if you have a good journal and planner, it honestly makes a difference. So me, of course, I need these because they make my work so much better. Okay, so the next thing that is essential to bring with you is, of course, business cards and brochures or flyers of any kind. I'm really sad my business cards that I have ordered have not arrived yet. They should arrive any day, but they're just unfortunately just not going to be here, so it's fine. I have my flyers because networking is so important, especially if you're going to a place like Dubai and you're going to a lot of like other business networking events, which I definitely will be. You guys have probably heard the saying before, your network is your net worth, and it is incredibly true. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So networking is so important. So just making sure that you have some kind of like brochures or flyers or business cards on hand, because you never know who you're going to meet. Like, you will be surprised. I have met so many successful people unexpectedly at like the most random places, especially even just like at airports. Like if you're at the lounge as well, you will meet some successful people, no doubt. So be ready, be ready. So next up, of course, is all of my vlog stuff and camera equipment. I put it in this cute little pencil case. It's adorable. It's got my initials on it. So, because you know I'm a full-time YouTuber and all that, I take my content very seriously. So I've got my Canon G7X, whatever these things are. This also. DJI. Mints, obviously important. But yeah, cute little travel case with them. That's pretty much all that I have in here. So just all my camera equipment and then like chargers and stuff I carry in here, which I always bring on carry-on with me because I do not trust the under luggage. The next travel essential is definitely AirTags. I have 4 AirTags and I have them like everywhere in my backpack, in your like in your big suitcase as well. I think it's super important to have an AirTag because obviously you know that they can go missing, so make sure that you have your AirTags. I honestly think that they are a travel essential, so I always have them with me, or even if I leave the house with a certain bag, I'll always just like pop one in. So AirTags are a must. And the last little things I would say is important, especially if you're a girl, you need a mirror. This is like so unintentionally matching with everything, but it's my cute little mirror. It says at least you have a good personality. And then obviously you need this on a flight just to like look at yourself. And then so you know, you use the whole 14 hours. Dissect what surgeries I need. Then this, I actually only just brought this. I've actually started sleeping with one recently. And low-key, it's been really good. So on the flight, they'll always give you one of these sleeping masks, because obviously things aren't like completely pitch black on the flight. So let me tell you, if you want to sleep on a flight, especially if you're flying economy, this noise cancelling headphones, sleeping pills. And when I tell you, you wake up, other side of the world. Like nothing happens. Like nothing happens. So that is my most important travel essentials I cannot travel without. Like I said, I've been on over 50 planes in the past 12 months. Quite frankly, I never want to get on a plane again. I'm so over traveling and I don't even want to go tonight. But we're going to do it, and we're going to learn a whole bunch of business lessons, which I'll share with you guys when I'm back. And of course, as always, I'll bring you guys along in Dubai with all my like business events that I get up to. So you guys will have to stay tuned for those videos. But that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.